I'm Jordan Van Meter, and I have a personal injury and criminal defense practice in Henry County, Georgia. Before I called Jody and asked her about her services, I was completely underwater with work. I had a real problem with work-life balance and trying to manage my time and prioritize tasks and figure out what should I do today versus what should I do tomorrow. Everything seemed urgent. So I asked a bunch of friends, who's out there who can just help me understand better how to manage a law practice? And Jody Miles came highly recommended. She could tell immediately, almost from a clinical standpoint, what my problems were. The biggest benefit I have found using Jody as a business coach was a mentality shift. Before, I was convinced that I had to be a lawyer first, and that's what drove all my decision making. That only I could do certain things, that if my name was on the door, so I was responsible for everything. But what Jody helped me to realize was that the best way to be a good lawyer is to focus on what I'm good at and what I'm talented at, to let others who have different skill sets do what they're good at, so that we could all work cohesively as a team to bring forth a product that I was trying to create in myself. And she gave me a great deal of confidence in doing that. That confidence boost was a great gift of Jody, and her ability to help me visualize what my practice could be and then give me real steps to take to achieve that is something I will always be grateful for. I know that lots of lawyers may have objections or reasons why they feel like they can't or shouldn't hire a business coach, and I'll be the first to tell you that you got to get over that. You can do it, and you have to do it. And you will never regret the time that you spend working on your business and working on yourself. It was absolutely worth it to hire Jody Miles. I would not be where I am today without her. She provides fantastic accountability. She is understanding. She is a lawyer and has been where I've been in the past, and she is now where I'm trying to go in many respects. Before bringing Jody on, I was by myself in my office, and I had one staffer who I relied on very heavily for everything. Both of our capacities were basically maxed out. I was losing sleep at night. I felt like I was underserving my clients. With Jody's help, I now have bought my building. I've expanded my practice. I have hired 2 new staff. You might be a lawyer watching this video, and maybe you're on the fence about whether you should hire a coach or not. And I'll say this to you, if you are even thinking about hiring a coach, that's probably a good indicator that you need a coach. Because if your practice was running smoothly, like a well-oiled machine, and you had no anxiety in your life, then you wouldn't be looking at this video, you wouldn't be wasting your time doing it, because time is precious. But chances are, if you're anything like me, you are getting by, you're surviving. But there's always that fear that something's gonna drop. You could be so much better if you just had the support that you needed, or you had a firm that was managed the way that you could visualize in your head, but you just don't know what steps to take or when to take them to get it there. And if that's you, you need to hire a coach. And you need to hire someone like Jody. She's going to give you the tools and the actionable steps that you can take to make your practice better and in turn, get your life back.